Oh my gosh.
Only the most broken people.
Bring it.
Can be great leaders. These people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukulkan, feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
November 11th, baby.
We know what you whisper.
Yes.
They lost the protector.
Come on.
It's our time.
That's right. Ho, ho, ho.
Show them who we are.
Oh, yes. Yeah, girl. It ain't no secret. It ain't no secret no more. May as well put it out. Folk been talking about it ever since they heard about it. So it is what it is. Come on, Shuri. Represent November 11th. ATL, baby, made in Georgia. You better understand that. ONYXCON love forever. Yeah. I am more than enthusiastic about November and what this means to the world, to fans of this genre, to fans of this continuum. Because everything that the comics, everything that Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, well-meaning and well-created, came up with was pulled from real sources, real African cultures, plural, real Asian cultures, real Native American cultures, but especially that African core because of it being Wakanda, this fictional African nation with so much wealth and so much knowledge, and truly to represent like a culmination of all of some of the strongest, well-known or lesser known in the sense of what you see in the film. Because some, I've been studying African studies for years. I'm well aware of myself and my own roots. I'm well aware of the possibilities of what I don't know and what can always come to me by just wanting to know. So when you see folks pull something together like this, and when you see the financials of something as big as Disney/Marvel, put it in the hands of a creator like Coogler, put it in the hands of Nate Moore, put it in the hands of Black actors and actresses and producers and creators coming together, winning awards, award-winning production, to put it on this level. It's the paradigm shift in the film industry. It's the paradigm shift in the entire entertainment industry. You see it all over. You see it with films like The Woman King, and the reason why I'm sure that was greenlighted. That probably would not have been greenlighted if it were not for this film. And it's a lot more stories. There's a whole lot more stories that will be told, need to be told, and stories that have already been told from the continent, from African film producers and actors and actresses on the continent. The Nigerian film market, oh my gosh. I've seen films from Nigeria, films from Mali, films from South Africa, films from all over the continent that have already been doing fictional, but based on traditional roots and culture and all the richness of all of the magic that was already a part of everything that makes Africa, Africa, been doing the work. So then when you see it, you know, from an American standpoint, get elevated to what is happening with this, that's the magic. And I say that early for all the naysayers, because I'll never forget when the first film came out, there were some S-O-M-E, Afrocentric types, you know, different groups, some, because I got plenty of Afrocentric friends. But, you know, there were those who felt like this was a slap in the face, and what is this, and what does this mean? And, you know, so what if, you know, if it ain't made by us, for us? And who do you think got this? Who do you think is making this? You know, I was quite frustrated with a lot of that when it happened. But I learned over time, I said, some people will never understand how this level of impact works and how important it is to support this when this happens. Because the truth of it is, no matter what, if you're looking at me right now through one of these cell phones or a tablet or a TV or whatever, people always talking about being off the grid and all this when they get into that real esoteric mind state. There's no such thing. Because if you hear me, you're in it. If you're looking at me, you're in it. If you have one of these devices, you're in the participation. You're in the matrix. Fight the good fight within the matrix. I ain't gonna get too far off on that, but that's my metaphor for that. Do what needs to be done within it, because that's what they did, y'all. They got an opportunity and they ran with it, and look at what it's given us. A second film already looking like a masterpiece. You know, I don't want to eat my words later and be like, oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. But more than likely, I'm gonna love it. More than likely, I know I'm gonna love it, because I know who's in charge of it. I know the heart of Coogler. I see it in all of his work. I know the heart of the producers involved. I know the heart of the actors involved. I know why they're doing what they're doing. And I promise you this, from a fan perspective, I think people are in for another treat, because like I say, there's so many people who truly understand what this means, okay? This didn't start with a Marvel film. This didn't start with a Marvel comic. Like I said, they borrow from original elements. This is original culture. This is first human elements. This is first kingdoms of Africa elements. This is Kemet. This is so many other kingdoms. This is other cultures all over the world that these cultures traveled to and influenced. It's universal, y'all, but it's from that root. You can never take it from the root, and that's why it means so much to so many people. That's why we get so doggone crunk when we see this. It's from the heart, y'all. We just need more platforms and people who, you know, everybody want to make money, and it's capital this, capital that. But when people understand, we can make money, but let those who truly understand this thing take the reins and let it be something of dignity, and let it be something positive and progressive and powerful, and showing a different type of image of what should have been set in stone and a regular occurrence anyway for centuries. But here we are. Things are doing better. A whole lot can come out of this. And as an actor in the biz, as a writer in the biz, as a producer in the biz, I promise you, this film means so much to me. To see a second one being made, and knowing that a third will have to be made. But because of the power of the first one, I promise you, this is a new era thanks to what this film is doing. And that's why I was saying Wakanda Forever means so much. It's a whole nother level to saying forever. It's to say, we're setting it in stone forever that this is what you should have been understanding about the majesty of who we are. It's gonna be beautiful film. It is transcended further than even what the comic creators, in my opinion, have created. I mean, it all starts from the comic. You cannot take that away. Everything that everybody's chanting about, everybody's love for Shuri and what that means, it started in the comics. There was a female Black Panther in the comics far before the first film. You understand? So, real comic book heads know this. It's nothing new, but it's still exciting to see it made into living live action actors and actresses giving you this level of performance and this level of heartfelt commitment to a project, and taking it serious, taking the genre serious. And of course they will, because they're all friends and family to the late great, the King, Chadwick, forever. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna always respect that and come with their best. I know they understand the weight of what that man, you talk about this. Oof. Man, this film is gonna be like sponsored by every tear wiping device in the world, I don't even know how many times I'm gonna go see it, but I know that first time gonna be rough on a lot of folks. We're gonna be in the audience just like pass the box. Let me get my, oh snap, oh, whew, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. But I can tell that they're you know, the writing is smart, the direction is smart. I mean, Coogler's the man. Coogler is the man. You feel? Executive producer Nate Moore. Shout out to everybody involved with this project. I'm in the Atlanta area. I have close ties to a lot of these productions. I'll just put it like that. I wasn't the first Black Panther. So I can't wait to see what they did with this, to see what comes together. And I really hope a lot of people, you know, I hope maybe this trailer will calm people down about trying to guess what's going to be, what else is going to be. I mean, now that you know Shuri is definitely the new Black Panther in one way or another, just be good with that. Like, you know, I know people are going to do what they do anyway, but like, can everybody just calm down and go see the movie and stop trying? Like, do not try to out-predict what you can watch. Let it be a piece of art. Let's get this big surprise, y'all. So, again, kudos to everybody involved, cast, crew, all production, everybody involved. Atlanta, stand up. We did it again. This film is going to be insane. It's just going to make new records. I truly feel it's going to probably break all the records this time. I'm going to say that again. I think it's going to break all the records this time. It deserves it, and I think it's possible. Mark my words. ONYXCON. Joseph R. Wheeler III said it. Enjoy it. Keep watching the trailer. Get your tickets now, because we buying out the theaters again. Again.